The 10-10 Club is designed to give you a structure in which to harness the power of Synergy Worldwide's Elite Honors Program to more effectively grow your Synergy organization. Now, before we talk about proper sponsoring and placement techniques, let's first understand your primary goal in adding business builders to your Synergy business. Your primary goal is to find 2 committed business builders that you've personally sponsored, placing one on your left and the other on your right side of your tracking center 1. Then helping them to use our Synergy Family's business plan to identify their marketing strategy, which is improve their health and create their health story, improve the health of others as they build their customer base, which creates cash flow for their Synergy business, as well as their business story. Then repeating this process with 2 more committed business builders that you've personally sponsored, while using proper sponsoring and placement techniques to keep your organization balanced as you grow your Synergy business. Ideally, your goal is to help 10 of your personally sponsored Synergy distributors be Elite Honors qualified each month, with 5 on your left and 5 on your right, and teach them to repeat this same process. As you will see in the next video titled 10-10 Club, The Power of Duplication, you can scale this basic goal to your desired income level. Before we move on, let's make sure you understand your basic goal as it applies to sponsoring business builders. Find 2 committed business builders that you've personally sponsored and help them be Elite Honors qualified. Then repeat, then repeat, then repeat, then repeat until you have 10 personally sponsored Synergy distributors who are also Elite Honors qualified each and every month, teaching them to repeat this core goal. If you model and teach this down through your Synergy organization, you'll create significant residual income leading to financial independence, especially if you apply the sponsoring and placement techniques we outlined in our video, Sponsoring and Placement Best Practices to Optimize Potential Commissions. That sponsoring and placement technique is: place the first person you sponsor on the outside of your weak leg, place the second person you sponsor on the outside of your strong leg, place the third person you sponsor on the outside of your weak leg, then repeat. So let's see how this plays out when you combine all of this together. Here's you, and you're properly qualified in your Tracking Center 1 with a monthly auto ship of 150 CV. You've shared your business story, and Bill wants to join you in the Synergy business. If you're new to Synergy Worldwide, then you would place Bill on the outside of your left leg. You begin to work with Bill to implement marketing strategies to help Bill grow his customer base, to create cash flow, and the needed CV to be Elite Honors qualified, at least at the 600 CV level. Bill has his monthly auto ship in place, and you're both sharing your business story. You've been talking to Judy, and she's ready to join our Synergy family. Since you don't have anyone on your right side, this is where you would place Judy, on the outside of your right leg. From this point on, you're going to apply the sponsoring and placement techniques of: place the first person you sponsor on the outside of your weak leg, place the second person you sponsor on the outside of your strong leg, place the third person you sponsor on the outside of your weak leg. Now, part of helping Bill and Judy be Elite Honors qualified is to do the same as what you've been doing, which is creating your customer base by following our core business goals for acquiring customers, which is acquire 10 customers, then repeat, acquire 10 customers, then repeat, acquire 10 customers, then repeat until you have at least 10 customer orders per month. If the average customer order is for 150 CV and you have 10 customer orders per month, then each of you would be Elite Honors qualified. Now, Synergy's Elite Rebate Program works as follows. Any CV on your Tracking Center 1 over 150 would be a 25% rebate to you. 1,500 minus 150 CV is 1,350 times 25%, which equals $337.50 in cash flow for your Synergy business. Plus 50% of this 1,350 CV would be organizational volume that is used by Synergy Worldwide to pay out basic commissions, mega matches, and leadership bonuses. This would represent 675 CV And when you add it back to your monthly auto ship of 150 CV, the total is 825 CV used to calculate the organizational volume used to fund your residual income stream. If Bill had 825 CV on your left and Judy had 825 CV on your right, then one side would be used as your lesser leg volume and you would receive a basic commission. We're going to use 7% to factor your basic commission, which would be $57.75. Combine this with your elite rebates, and you're now earning $395.25 in your synergy business. But we can't forget about the Go Elite bonus money, which is $200 per month if you and 2 of your personally sponsored distributors are also Elite Honors qualified in the same month. When you add in this amount, your synergy business is now almost $600 in monthly income, or about $7,200 per year. You and your team have a business story that is attractive to others who have a passion for health and want a home-based business that can create cash flow and residual income to financially benefit themselves and their family. You, Bill, and Judy continue to learn how to effectively share your business story, and you all start sponsoring business builders. Remember, what's your primary goal as it relates to business builders? Find 2 committed business builders that you've personally sponsored and help them be Elite Honors qualified. Then repeat, then repeat, then repeat, then repeat until you have 10. We'll show you how this plays out in our video 10-10 Club, The Power of Duplication. For now, let's illustrate how this works for you, Bill, and Judy as you start adding people to your organization. Judy sponsors her first person, whose name is Jean, and she comes in with an activation order of 150 CV. Judy places Jean on the outside of her left leg. You add a distributor named Charlie, and you follow the sponsoring and placement techniques we've already outlined. This is your third person you've sponsored, so you're going to add Charlie to the outside of your weak leg, which would now be your left leg. So you place Charlie on the outside left of Bill. Charlie comes in with 300 CV. Bill is ready to sponsor his first person, but he actually has volume on one of his legs. So where is Bill going to place Tom? On the outside of his weak leg, which is now his right leg. Tom comes in with a 150 CV activation order. You're ready to sponsor your next person, which is really your fourth person. If we follow the pattern of 3, then you would start over at the beginning of our sponsoring and placement technique. This means the first person you sponsor goes on the outside of your weak leg, in this case, your right leg. The person's name is Frank, and he joins with 300 CV. You would place Frank on the outside of your right leg, or in this case, the outside of Judy's right leg. Both Bill and Judy are ready to add new distributors. Bill's friend Tracy wants to join with an activation order of 300 CV. Where would Bill place Tracy? Since this is his second person, he would place his new distributor on the outside of his strong leg, in this case on the outside left of Charlie. And Judy's going to follow the same sponsoring and placement technique, so her new business builder, Juan, comes in with an activation order of 150 CV and goes on the outside of her strong leg, which would be the outside right of Frank. The month ends. Bill and Judy have met their goal of 10 customer orders per month and are Elite Honors qualified, just as you've met your goal of 10 customer orders for the month and are also Elite Honors qualified in the same month. Your organizational volume is 1,575 CV on your left, 1,425 CV on your right. Your right side is your lesser leg, so your basic commission for the month would be $99.75, and you'd have 150 CV of bank volume on your left-hand side. So what's your earnings for the month? $337.50 in elite rebates, $100 in fast start bonuses, $99.75 in basic commissions, $10.50 in mega matching Bill's basic commission, $10.50 in mega matching Judy's basic commission, $200 from the Go Elite bonus money, for a total of $758.25, or an annual income of over $9,000 if you maintain this each month. But your goal is not to maintain this. Rather, your goal is to grow your Synergy business by sponsoring 2 new distributors and helping them be Elite Honors qualified each month, and teaching each of your Elite Honors qualified distributors to repeat the same process. Find their 2 and repeat, and have them teach this to those that they sponsor. In our next video, we'll show you what this duplication process can do in creating significant residual income, especially if you're teaching and modeling the proper sponsoring and placement techniques to harness the income potential of being Elite Honors qualified each month. If you have additional questions, then please talk with the person who showed you this information. They can help answer your questions. If they're not available or you need additional help and you're a part of our Synergy family, then please contact Dan Hammer at 1-800-966-3012. Remember, our Synergy family's mission statement is blessing lives with better health as we build a vibrant network marketing business.